Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a powerful teaching strategy called incremental rehearsal. If you're an educator or a parent looking for ways to boost elementary students' reading fluency and word recognition, this one's for you. It's especially effective for students with learning disabilities, English language learners, and any child who finds reading a bit of a struggle. So, what is incremental rehearsal? At its core, it's a simple yet brilliant method that pairs unknown words or concepts with known ones. Think of it as a learning sandwich, where the new tricky stuff is layered between familiar, easy stuff. This keeps students motivated, builds their confidence, and makes learning feel less like a chore and more like a game they can win. The best part? It's incredibly versatile. You can use it for sight words, letters, letter sounds, and even math facts. It's all about practicing in a structured way that helps students feel successful and learn more effectively. Let's break down how it works in a typical classroom setting. A session of incremental rehearsal is short and sweet, usually lasting between 5 and 15 minutes. The key is consistency, so these sessions often happen daily, or at least several times a week. A teacher will prepare a set of flashcards, mixing known items with unknown items. The magic ratio is usually around 80% known to 20% unknown. This ensures students start on solid ground. The session kicks off with a review of the known items. This gets the student warmed up and feeling confident. Then, a new unknown item is introduced. The student gives it a try. If they get it right, they get immediate praise. If they get it wrong, the teacher models the correct answer and they practice it together. This new item is then shuffled back into the deck with the known ones. This cycle of review, introduce, and practice continues until all the items have been covered. It's a dynamic process that provides constant positive reinforcement. Let's walk through a quick example. Imagine a first-grade student who is having trouble with sight words. The teacher creates a small deck of 10 flashcards. 8 of these cards have words the student already knows, like the, is, and. 2 cards have new words the student is learning, like because and friend. The teacher starts by showing the known words. The student reads them easily, feeling great. Then, the teacher introduces the word because. They practice it together. The teacher then shuffles because in with the known words, and they go through them again. After a few more rounds, the word friend is introduced in the same way. This gentle, repetitive process helps the student master new words without feeling overwhelmed, keeping motivation high. Now, you might be wondering, does this actually work? The research says a resounding yes. Numerous studies have shown that incremental rehearsal significantly improves sight word recognition, reading fluency, and long-term retention of what's been learned. It's proven effective across a wide range of learners, from those just starting to read to those with specific learning disabilities. What's more, the research highlights its flexibility. It can be implemented in whole class settings, small groups, or one-on-one tutoring sessions, making it adaptable to any classroom environment. Of course, like any strategy, it has its strengths and limitations. The biggest strengths are its proven effectiveness for diverse learners, its simplicity to implement, and its direct impact on improving essential reading skills. On the flip side, some research studies have been short-term or use small sample sizes, and the success of the strategy really depends on consistent and faithful implementation. But even with these points in mind, the body of research strongly supports incremental rehearsal as a go-to tool. If you're a teacher ready to try this, here are a few practical tips. First, always start by assessing what your students already know to create that strong foundation of known items. Remember the 80-20 mix of known to unknown material. Keep your practice sessions short, frequent, and consistent. Daily practice is ideal, and most importantly, provide immediate, specific feedback and plenty of praise. For students with disabilities, you might need to adjust the pacing, incorporate multisensory supports like tracing letters in sand, and collaborate with special education professionals. To wrap it all up, incremental rehearsal is a practical, research-based strategy that does more than just teach words. It builds confidence, strengthens essential reading skills, and keeps students engaged in their own learning journey. It requires minimal materials, just some flashcards and a few minutes of your time, and can be used by any school staff member. It's truly a powerful tool for supporting all learners on their path to becoming fluent, confident readers. Thanks so much for watching,